Optimizing your Round the Mountain profile page. This video is about how to best use your Round the Mountain profile page to market your work and your brand. In this video, you will learn that your RTM profile page description is not the same thing as an artist statement, why it is important to have a good image of your work on your profile page, why you should tell people where to find your work, why you should tell people how to contact you, and the importance of proofing your profile page. Your Round the Mountain profile page description is not the same thing as an artist statement. It is a marketing and sales tool. Keep it short, simple, customer-centered. Some studies suggest that people may abandon a web page within 1 to 5 seconds if it doesn't have compelling content. Keep it to 500 characters or less. The reader may not be an artist, so don't use technical terms like fired at cone 10 or created using the repoussage technique. This may confuse them. Don't use flowery or academic language to describe your inspirations. Descriptions like this may bore them. The words unique and one of a kind are overused in describing handmade work. Be specific. For example, these bowls are carved from native hickory trees found along the ridges of Buchanan County. Each burled pattern is the result of an irregular growth on the tree. Keep your description simple. Customers want to know how your work will benefit them. Is your work practical? Then say, my pottery is microwave safe. Is your work customizable or diverse? Then say, I use a wide variety of stones in my jewelry. I'm happy to work with you to create the perfect length necklace. Is your work functional? Then you can say, my small baskets make great carriers for teacup poodles and other lap dogs. Who likes your work? Say something like, moms love my alpaca fiber gloves. They keep little fingers warm while the kids are standing at the bus stop. Keep your description customer-centered. Remember the character Waldo from the Where's Waldo book series? Readers were challenged to find Waldo hidden amidst myriad other characters on the page. Sometimes artisans turn themselves into Waldo, making it difficult, if not impossible, to find them. If someone searching for a way to contact you becomes frustrated, they may give up and you may lose a sale. The savvy artisan will include a physical address, phone number, and email address. If you have a physical address where potential customers and collectors may meet you, please include it and make it public on your profile page. Most small businesses have publicly listed telephone numbers. If at all possible, please include a telephone number where people may contact you. If you use email, it's a good idea to include an email address on your profile page. Ideally, a business email address would be best, particularly if you have an unusual personal email address. If someone discovers you through your Round the Mountain profile page, chances are you'll have only one chance to impress them with your handmade work. Since potential clients and customers are not able to touch, feel, or smell your work through the internet, your pictures need to be outstanding. Good photography can be the difference between a sale and a pass. Product photography should be relevant, sharp, and evocative. Make sure that the photo you post on your profile page is relevant to your medium. Are you a fiber artist? Post a photo of your fiber work. Don't post photos of jewelry you also happen to make. You may choose to post a photo of yourself instead of your work. Before doing so, consider this. Will a picture of you and your grandkids sell your work? Photos should be sharp, detailed, and simple. If you can afford it, hire a professional product photographer. If you can't afford it, remember these tips. Don't photograph your work against a cluttered background. A plain, contrasting background is best. If you must use props, don't overdo them and make sure they relate to the work. If you use a model for jewelry, accessories, or clothing, make sure your work is the focus of the picture and that the model is not. Take care with your lighting so that the product is not hidden in shadows nor washed out. Oftentimes, people buy due to emotions. Evocative photos stir emotions. They can make the customer long for what's in the picture. Beautiful photos of your work can stir up feelings of whimsy, romance, sexiness, mystery, and even practicality. Use this to boost sales. Suppose a potential customer or collector finds you through your Round the Mountain profile page. Have you made sure that they know where they can find it? List these places, including websites, galleries, or studios, in the section of your profile page called Where to See My Work. Do you have a website? Great! Be sure to include the link in the contact section of your profile page. Do you have a gallery store or shop on Etsy, Pinterest, or another online site? Include links to those pages. Let people know the names and towns of the galleries and shops where your work can be found. A few examples of places found under Where to See My Work: Heartwood, Southwest Virginia's Artisan Gateway, Abingdon, Virginia. Bell Gallery and Garden, Floyd, Virginia. Do you allow people to visit your studio? Perhaps you'd like to do demonstrations in the studio. Be sure to include the studio location in your profile page. If you have specific hours, include them. If it is by appointment only, make that clear. Include a way for people to contact you to set up an appointment. A profile page that contains misspelled words, typos, and bad links sends the wrong message. You risk being seen as someone who does not pay attention to detail or someone who is less than professional. You also risk having your page rank lower in search engine results. Well-crafted, error-free content is more likely to be bookmarked, linked to, and shared by visitors, making it a trusted source that is likely to rank higher on Google and other search engines. Review your page and edits for spelling, grammar, and punctuation errors. If this isn't your strong suit, have someone else review it for you. Read your page out loud. This helps you catch errors. Print out the page. You may spot errors you didn't see on the computer screen. Check your page for broken links. On your Round the Mountain profile page, did you include a link to your website or your Facebook page? Click on it to make sure it really goes to your website or Facebook page. If it doesn't, fix it. You'll go to the roundthemountain.org website, that's our home page, and you'll scroll down to the bottom of the page, and you'll find the section that says Member Login. Click on that, and it will take you to a page that says My Account. Here you'll put in your username or email address and your password, and then click Login or hit Enter. Here you see some of your information. Click on the Edit tab, and then go to Artisan Information tab and click that. And here's where you'll start entering or editing your information. So make sure that you have your correct name in each field, first and last name, and your business name. If you've changed your business name, then you want to be sure to make sure that it reflects that change. Check the phone numbers. If you have more than one phone number, make sure that that's in there and make sure that they're correct. If you have a fax number, you'll want to make sure that you put that in there. If not, leave it blank. Check your mailing address. Make sure that it's complete, as well as your physical address. This is particularly important if you have visitors to your site. Here is where you're going to upload a photo for your profile page, and you can do this from your computer or from a removable disk. Choose the image that you want, double click, and it should show up. Check your description and make sure that it's short, less than 500 characters, that it's simple, and that it has the relevant information. And you can edit this at any time. You can go back in at any time if anything changes and edit it. Make sure you have the correct medium checked. Keywords will help people to be able to find you, so make sure that you put relevant words. For an author, you might put the title of your book, the category, if you're a poet, if you're a novelist. If the book takes place in a certain region, you might want to put that as well. just anything that might help people better be able to find your work. And again, be careful of spelling errors and typos. And you can separate each keyword with a comma. You want people to know if you're in any professional associations or have any affiliations. So make sure that those are up to date. And we do recommend, obviously if you're on this page, you're a Around the Mountain member, we would love for you to put that that is one of your professional associations. Put the shows that you attend on a regular basis, and also when you put those, do put the town that those are located in, because people who are on the page may not be familiar with that particular festival or show. Also let people know where they can find your work in galleries and shops and studios. And if you're a juried member and your work is in Heartwood, we encourage you to put Heartwood there as one of your top galleries. Again, be sure to put the town or city that that gallery or studio is located. If you sell both retail and wholesale, under sales you will want to check both of those boxes. If you only sell retail or only sell wholesale, then check only one of them. And if you do consignment or if you do work on commission, feel free to check those boxes as well. And you can also put the price range that your work fits into. Then save this information by clicking on the Save button, and the screen will pop up and show you everything that you entered and the changes, and you can then go back through and make sure that all of that information is correct. And if you see any errors, you can retype it and save it again.